All right, y'all. Welcome back to hopefully what is the new and improved Tater Pours. Got some new mics, got a new gimbal for my phone to rest on that whenever I go on hunts and stuff like that, it's going to be really easy to record with. At home, I can now attach it to my tripod, so hopefully got some steadier footage, still in 4K, but just better mount and everything like that. Outside of that though, we got some cool pickups recently. One of those being the new 13th Colony 113 maple finish, or 113, yeah, 113 maple finish. This is finished with maple wood spirals, or staves, however you want to say it. It's pretty cool because they stayed along with their brand and they did 113 proof for this one, which I found to be pretty cool. I've tried obviously a little bit of it. As you can see, so far I really like it. It's pretty different from anything I've had that's maple finished. You don't really get much finish other than on the finish. At the end of the palate, like it's just a hinge of sweetness and maple on the end of the sip. So I've loved it so far. We're gonna go ahead and try it tonight. This has been sitting for quite a minute now, so opened up a decent bit. We're gonna give it a rating on the nose as usual, on the palate, talk value at the end, and that'll be the review for this one. I've literally been looking for this bottle for weeks now, and randomly ran into it at a store I was not expecting to find it at. Had to pay a little bit over MSRP, which I was really upset about, but hadn't seen it anywhere, and I really wanted to try it, really wanted to review it. So here we are with one that we bought at over MSRP. Let's go ahead and smell it, see what it's smelling like. Ooh. I don't know if I let it sit. Oh, here we go. My dog is coming in here. Out, out, stay out. I'll come see you later. Back to the whiskey. I don't really remember this one being like this. I might have let it sit out too long. Not gonna lie, because it's almost got like a dusty oak quality to it. It kind of reminds me on the nose of the way the finish is with Penelope smell. Kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like something that I smell on finished whiskeys a lot of times. I have no idea what the scent is. I don't know how to really nail down a word for it, but you definitely get a decent bit of the maple on the nose. I honestly thought that letting it open up for longer, it was gonna be a bit better than this. I don't know. I like it, I really do like it, it's good. I don't know if I love it. Yeah, on the nose, I think I gotta give it like an 8.4. No, I gotta give it like an 8.2 actually. I think, yeah, like an 8.2, 8. I'll just meet in the middle, 8.3 on the nose. Let's try it though. See, on the palate, I like this one a lot. My goodness, the finish just lingers too, and it's just sweet maple. I really like it on the palate. So it's one of the better finished whiskeys I've had, in the sense of like, I like finished whiskeys, and for the range of finished whiskeys I like either end of the spectrum. I like it to either be something where it's not very noticeable that it's finished, but it's just got kind of like a touch of that finish on there, or I want it to be just blasted in my face finish, and I want it to, it's got to be really good for it to be that. For me to enjoy one like that, like honestly, like the Rio back there. I think once you take, it's weird, but I think once you take a sip of this one, the nose is better. I don't know how that makes any sense, but It's almost like your tongue gets, your senses get a little bit more acquainted with what's in front of you, which that would probably prop it up to like an 8.4 now, I'm not gonna lie. Man, I actually really like the nose now. All right, this video is already all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you, sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with me if you're a subscriber. It's really, really good on the palate. For a finished whiskey, I really enjoy this. Not gonna lie, I don't know what the age statement is on this one. It's not age stated on the bottle. This is a limited release. Their 2025 limited release. It's finished with maple wood spirals, taste of sweet corn, smoky oak, maple, and bittersweet chocolate. I honestly, it's not bad for the tasting notes. I'm not always a huge believer in some of the tasting notes that the distillers put out, just because I've been to a few distilleries and went to one where me and my friends were there, and one of the ladies pulled out a bottle and had us try it, and she's like, I get hints of grilled pear, and it's like, who even eats grilled pears? Like, how would we even know what that note is like, you know? So they can kind of get outside the box with their notes sometimes. But that's actually pretty spot on. I would say a little bit of chocolate. Obviously you got the maple. I like the bittersweet note that they did, like with bittersweet chocolate. Oh man, yeah, bittersweet chocolate, maple. Smoky oak's a really good note too on this one. It's really nice if you kind of like a subtle, if you're not a huge dessert person, but you like a little bit of something sweet, which that's kind of me. Really good dessert pour for you, I'd say. Man, now the chocolate is just like the main note that I'm tasting now that I read that. It's really good. I like it a lot. I wish I could adjust the nose now, just because it's kind of, my senses have gotten used to it. I'd probably go like an 8.4. I'd probably go like a 8.6 on the palate. It's good. I really like it. Definitely something I wish wasn't a limited release. Just because, like I said, it's something different to have. It's a good, like, not too sweet of a dessert pour. I think I'm pretty comfortable with an 8.5 final score. I do like the maple finish. I think this is probably one of the better maple finishes I've had. And I really like 13th Colony stuff. Let's talk value. I think the retail on this is 60 bucks. I would say it's actually a good value for 60 bucks. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm stupid, paid a little over that because really wanted to try it. Honestly, didn't really think I was gonna find another one anywhere. Man, the finish lingers for days. I like it. Paid 100 for mine. Would I pay 100 again? I'm not quite sure. Probably top out at like 80, I think. 80-ish. Maybe a little less than that. Really good bottle though. Really good dessert pour. Even good for, probably would be really good in an old fashioned. Probably would be really good in an old fashioned actually. Probably have to try that. Might even have to try it on top of some pancakes. I think value-wise for 60 bucks all day long, I'd go probably top out at 80. I don't know if I'd pay 100 again. maybe just to have another one just because it's a limited release. I maybe would. I'd think about it. But yeah, I really like it. That's my final rating, 8.5. Holds its value. If you've had it, let me know what you think in the comments section. Friday, I think we're either gonna drop, Friday we're gonna drop my weeded blind, so stay tuned for that. And we'll drop some reels, probably a blind challenge on Thursday, weeded blind Friday. I'll do a hunt over the weekend and that'll come out Monday. So stay tuned for all those. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. And like I said, if you've had this, let me know in the comments section. Have a great night.